What? Got my nose caught in her earring.
Come on, a handsome bachelor like...
When considering the end of McHale's Navy, it's essential to explore the factors that led to its cancellation despite the potential for more content. The show, which aired from 1962 to 1966, was a unique blend of humor and wartime antics, capturing the audience's attention with its quirky characters and lighthearted take on serious themes. However, the landscape of television was changing rapidly. The rise of more serious dramas and shifting viewer preferences began to overshadow comedies like McHale's Navy. Additionally, the show's ratings started to decline, which put pressure on the producers. The introduction of color television also played a role. Many shows were transitioning to this new format, and McHale's Navy struggled to keep up. The PT-73, the iconic boat from the series, became a symbol of the show's legacy, but its fate was tied to the changing tides of television. Behind the scenes, there were also tensions among the cast and crew that contributed to the show's decline. As we delve deeper into the story, we uncover surprising connections between the characters and the actors who portrayed them, revealing a layer of authenticity that resonated with viewers. The legacy of McHale's Navy continues to spark interest, and the reasons for its cancellation remain a topic of discussion among fans and historians alike.
Captain?
McHale, I thought you were dead.
Well, of course I'm dead.
Initially, McHale's Navy began as a drama under the title Seven Against the Sea. This early version featured actor Ernest Borgnine, who would later become known for his role as Captain Quentin McHale. The original concept was a serious and dark portrayal of World War II officers stationed on an island that faced heavy bombing. This narrative was far removed from the comedic tone that the series would eventually adopt. The shift from a grim depiction of war to a lighthearted comedy was significant, transforming the characters and their interactions into something more humorous and entertaining. The change allowed for a focus on the antics of McHale and his crew, who often found themselves in absurd situations while trying to outsmart their superiors. This evolution in storytelling not only showcased Borgnine's versatility as an actor, but also reflected a broader trend in television during the 1960s, where audiences began to favor comedy over drama in their entertainment choices. The contrast between the original serious premise and the eventual comedic series highlights the creative journey that McHale's Navy underwent, making it a memorable part of television history.
From firing mechanism C.
The evolution from the drama Seven Against the Sea to the comedic McHale's Navy marked a significant shift in television programming during the early 1960s. The original concept of Seven Against the Sea focused on serious themes and dramatic storytelling, reflecting the tensions of the time. However, the success of the Phil Silvers show, which blended humor with military life, inspired producers to take a different direction. This shift led to the decision to develop McHale's Navy as a lighthearted comedy rather than a drama. ABC recognized the potential for a series that could entertain audiences with humor while still incorporating elements of military life. The show featured a group of misfit sailors led by the crafty Lieutenant Commander Quentin McHale, who often found themselves in humorous situations. The comedic approach allowed for a fresh take on naval life, appealing to viewers looking for laughter and escapism. This transformation from a serious narrative to a comedic format not only reflected changing audience preferences, but also set the stage for future military comedies on television.
What is it, Groove? You see anything? Huh?
Ernest Borgnine, who played the character Quentin McHale in the television series McHale's Navy, brought a unique authenticity to his role due to his real-life military background. Before and during World War II, Borgnine served in the United States Navy. His experiences in the Navy provided him with a deep understanding of military life, which he infused into his portrayal of a World War II naval officer. This background allowed him to depict the camaraderie, challenges, and humor of life at sea with a level of realism that resonated with audiences. Although McHale's Navy took creative liberties in its storytelling, Borgnine's genuine military experience helped ground the show in a sense of reality. His ability to balance comedy with the seriousness of military duty made his character memorable and beloved. Borgnine's performance contributed significantly to the show's success, as viewers connected with the humor and heart he brought to the role. His portrayal remains a significant part of television history, showcasing how an actor's real-life experiences can enhance their performances in ways that resonate with audiences.
It's all very simple. Fuji went over the hill. We found him back in the jungle, so we gave him a home.
A home?
The musical theme of McHale's Navy was shaped by the talents of Axel Stordahl, a composer known for his work with Frank Sinatra. Stordahl's influence brought a unique sound to the series, setting the tone for the show. His style was characterized by a blend of lightheartedness and charm which matched the comedic elements of the series. However, after Stordahl's passing, the responsibility of creating the show's music fell to Jerry Fielding. Fielding took the existing musical foundation and transformed it into an upbeat and bouncy theme that became synonymous with McHale's Navy. His work infused the series with a lively energy that resonated with audiences. The catchy theme not only defined the musical identity of the show, but also contributed to its overall appeal. The music played a crucial role in enhancing the comedic moments and the camaraderie among the characters, making it a memorable part of the viewing experience. The evolution of the show's music reflects the changes in creative direction, while maintaining a consistent charm that fans continue to appreciate.
Tell the truth to me? Why is that?
We appropriated this furniture for you, sir.
The show was set on the fictional Pacific island of Taratupa during World War II, providing a unique backdrop for the comedic adventures of Lieutenant Commander Quentin McHale and his crew of misfit sailors. The series captured the lighthearted spirit of the era, showcasing the antics and camaraderie among the crew as they navigated the challenges of military life, while often finding themselves in humorous predicaments. The island of Taratupa, although entirely fictional, was brought to life through a detailed set constructed on the Universal Studios backlot. This set became a beloved attraction, drawing visitors even after the series concluded. The vibrant scenery and the playful interactions among the characters contributed to the show's charm, making it a memorable part of television history. The blend of comedy and wartime themes resonated with audiences, allowing them to escape into a world where laughter prevailed over the seriousness of war. The legacy of McHale's Navy continues to be celebrated, reflecting a time when humor provided a much-needed respite.
Let your conscience be your guide, sir.
Get away from me. Get out of here. I don't want to see you for a week.
As the series progressed, it underwent a significant change in location, moving its setting to Volta Fiore, Italy. This shift marked a departure from the familiar Pacific theater, where the show had originally thrived. The change was not well received by the cast, particularly by Ernest Borgnine, who played the lead role of Lieutenant Commander Quentin McHale. Borgnine's discontent stemmed from the fact that the new Italian setting altered the dynamics and charm that had characterized the earlier episodes. The Pacific Theater had provided a unique backdrop filled with adventure, camaraderie, and humor, which resonated with audiences. However, the transition to Italy seemed to dilute the essence of the show, leading to a decline in viewership and popularity. Fans of the series found it difficult to connect with the new environment, and the comedic elements that had once flourished began to feel out of place. This change in location ultimately contributed to the show's decline, as it struggled to maintain the same level of engagement and entertainment that had initially captivated its audience. The move to Volta Fiore became a turning point, marking the beginning of the end for a series that had once been a beloved staple of television comedy.
Hello? Commander Krupa here. Ginger!
The PT-73, a key element in the show, was a real boat purchased by Universal Studios after being initially built for World War II. This boat became a significant prop throughout the series, serving not just as a mode of transportation but also as a symbol of the camaraderie and teamwork among the crew. The PT-73 was not just a vessel, it represented the spirit of the characters who operated it. The crew, led by the clever and often mischievous Lieutenant Commander Quentin McHale, faced various challenges and adventures while stationed in the Pacific Theater during the war. The boat was often the center of their antics, showcasing their resourcefulness and humor in the face of military bureaucracy. The close-knit relationships among the crew members were mirrored in their interactions aboard the PT-73, making it a beloved part of the series. The boat's presence added authenticity to the show, connecting the fictional stories to real historical events. The PT-73 became iconic, embodying the lighthearted yet adventurous spirit of McHale's Navy, and leaving a lasting impression on viewers.
Ensign Charles Beaumont Parker!
The cancellation of McHale's Navy was influenced by several key factors that ultimately led to its decline. One significant reason was a shift in location for the show. As the series progressed, the change in setting contributed to a drop in viewer ratings. Audiences who had initially connected with the characters and their adventures in the original environment found it harder to engage with the new backdrop. This disconnect played a crucial role in diminishing the show's popularity. Additionally, the television industry was on the brink of a major transition from black and white to color broadcasting. Producers recognized that the earlier episodes, filmed in black and white, would face challenges in being resold or re-aired in a market that was rapidly moving towards color programming. This impending shift made it less appealing to continue investing in a series that might not have the same value in a changing landscape. The combination of these factors ultimately led to the decision to cancel McHale's Navy, marking the end of an era for the beloved series.
Japanese. Now, what's the code? What? Talk.
If you let me explain, sir.
There is no explanation. How did you kill Carpenter?
The show left a lasting impact, leading to further adaptations and movies, and even contributing to naval recruitment efforts. This influence was notably recognized by Ernest Borgnine, who played the lead role of Lieutenant Commander Quentin McHale. He shared an interesting anecdote about receiving a call from the Secretary of the Navy, who expressed appreciation for how the show positively affected public perception of the Navy. The series, which aired from 1962 to 1966, showcased the humorous and often chaotic life of a group of misfit sailors stationed on a small island during World War II. Its blend of comedy and military themes resonated with audiences, making it a beloved classic. The characters, including the scheming McHale and his crew, became iconic, leading to a legacy that extended beyond television. The show's charm and humor not only entertained viewers, but also inspired a sense of pride and interest in naval service, demonstrating the power of media in shaping public attitudes. The continued interest in the series has led to various adaptations, ensuring that McHale's Navy remains a memorable part of television history.
Skip. Oh, questions, always questions. We gotta shake them up good, that's what. Sort of like,
McHale's Navy, the 1962 television series, offers a unique blend of humor and wartime commentary that has garnered a range of opinions from viewers over the years. At its core, the show presents a comedic take on life during World War II, focusing on the antics of a group of misfit sailors led by Lieutenant Commander Quentin McHale. This series stands out in the genre of wartime comedies, often being compared to other notable shows like MASH and Hogan's Heroes. Supporters of McHale's Navy argue that it strikes a perfect balance in its portrayal of military life, avoiding the pitfalls of oversimplification that some other series fall into. Unlike Hogan's Heroes, which has been criticized for its lighthearted and somewhat trivialized depiction of Nazi Germany, McHale's Navy maintains a more serious tone regarding its portrayal of the Japanese enemy. The show does not shy away from acknowledging the realities of war, presenting the Japanese as a legitimate threat, albeit with the exception of the character Fuji, who adds a layer of humor and humanity to the narrative. This nuanced approach allows McHale's Navy to engage with its audience without insulting their intelligence or glossing over the complexities of wartime experiences. Critics of Hogan's Heroes often express discomfort with its portrayal of the Nazis as bumbling fools, arguing that such representations undermine the real struggles faced by prisoners of war. In contrast, McHale's Navy focuses its comedic lens on the absurdities of military bureaucracy, particularly the often ridiculous behavior of higher-ranking officers. This emphasis on the brass as the true source of comedy resonates with viewers who appreciate humor that stems from genuine frustrations rather than caricatures of historical enemies. The series captures the essence of wartime comedy by highlighting the absurdities of command and the challenges faced by those on the front lines, echoing the sentiments of war correspondents and cartoonists like Ernie Pyle and Bill Malden. However, while many viewers celebrate the show's clever writing and character dynamics, some may find its humor to be somewhat dated or reliant on stereotypes. The portrayal of certain characters, including the Japanese, can be seen as simplistic or lacking depth, which may detract from the overall impact of the series for modern audiences. This raises an important discussion about the evolution of comedic narratives and the need for sensitivity in representations of different cultures and historical contexts. Despite these criticisms, McHale's Navy remains a beloved classic for its ability to entertain, while providing a thoughtful commentary on the absurdities of military life. The show's charm lies in its ensemble cast, who bring to life a range of personalities that contribute to the comedic chaos aboard the PT-73. The interactions between McHale and his crew, as well as their encounters with the often clueless higher-ups, create a dynamic that keeps viewers engaged and laughing. In conclusion, McHale's Navy stands as a significant entry in the realm of wartime comedies, offering a blend of humor and historical awareness that resonates with many. While it may not be without its flaws, the series successfully navigates the complexities of its subject matter, providing a platform for both laughter and reflection. Its legacy continues to be appreciated by audiences who value a more nuanced approach to comedy in the context of war.
Nerve of that mare, charging me 500 lira.
As we wrap up our journey through the hilarious escapades of McHale's Navy, a new chapter awaits. What happened to the beloved cast after the cameras stopped rolling? The laughter may have faded, but the stories of these talented actors continued to unfold in unexpected ways. From the charming antics of Captain Binghamton to the clever schemes of McHale himself, each character left a mark that went beyond the screen. In this bonus segment, we will dive deep into the lives of the cast members, exploring their careers, personal challenges, and surprising transformations. Did they find success in other shows, or did they take paths that led them far from Hollywood? Some faced struggles that tested their resilience, while others embraced new opportunities that showcased their talents in different lights. Join us as we uncover the fascinating journeys of these actors, revealing the triumphs and trials that shaped their lives after McHale's Navy. You won't want to miss the stories that lie ahead.
Discipline. Can't you control your men, Commander?
Sure I can, but the boys kind of thought you were on our...
Carl Ballantine portrayed Lester Gruber in the 1962 V-series McHale's Navy, bringing a unique blend of humor and charm to the role. Gruber, a scheming and often bumbling character, became a fan favorite, showcasing Ballantyne's talent for comedy. His performance was marked by a distinct style that combined wit with a touch of vulnerability, making Gruber relatable despite his antics. After McHale's Navy ended, Ballantine faced significant challenges. He struggled to find roles that matched his earlier success, leading to a decline in his career. Personal hardships also loomed large. He battled alcoholism, which affected both his professional and personal life. Despite these struggles, he continued to perform, appearing in various television shows and films, including guest spots on popular series. In his later years, Ballantine found solace in magic, a passion he had nurtured since childhood. He became known for his magic performances, which provided a new avenue for his creativity. His life was marked by a series of ups and downs, including financial difficulties and health issues. The last known information about Carl Ballantine indicates that he passed away in 2009, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and resilience in the face of adversity.
I'm out here on a top secret mission. Now don't bother me anymore. Deeper, boy. Deeper. Go out deeper.
Ernest Borgnine's portrayal of Lieutenant CM Dr. Quentin McHale in the 1962 series McHale's Navy was a blend of charm and mischief, showcasing his ability to balance humor with authority. Borgnine's McHale was a cunning leader, often outsmarting his superiors while navigating the chaos of World War II. This role solidified Borgnine's status as a beloved television figure, but it also marked a turning point in his career. After McHale's Navy ended in 1966, Borgnine faced personal and professional challenges. He struggled with typecasting, finding it difficult to break free from the comedic image of McHale. His personal life was tumultuous. He was married 5 times, with his 4th marriage to actress Ethel Merman ending in a highly publicized divorce. Borgnine also faced financial difficulties, leading to a period of uncertainty in the late 1970s. Despite these hardships, he found renewed success in the 1990s with roles in films like The Dirty Dozen and the acclaimed TV movie The Last Days of Patton. Borgnine's later years were marked by a resurgence in popularity as he embraced new projects and remained active in the industry until his passing in 2012. His legacy endures, remembered for his distinctive voice and commanding presence.
McHale. Looks like...
Joe Flynn portrayed Captain Wallace B. Binghamton in the 1962 television series McHale's Navy, a role that showcased his talent for blending authority with comedic ineptitude. Flynn's character was often outsmarted by the crew of the PT-73, leading to humorous situations that highlighted his frustration and desperation. This role became a defining moment in his career, earning him recognition and a loyal fan base. After McHale's Navy ended in 1966, Flynn faced personal and professional challenges. He struggled with typecasting, finding it difficult to land serious roles despite his range as an actor. His life took a darker turn when he faced financial difficulties, leading to a bankruptcy filing in 1970. Flynn also battled health issues, including a heart condition that would ultimately lead to his untimely death in 1974 at the age of 49. In his final years, Flynn remained active in television and film, but his health continued to decline. He passed away from a heart attack, leaving behind a legacy marked by both laughter and hardship. The last known information about him reflects a man who, despite his comedic success, faced significant struggles in his personal life.
Hillbillies of the 73. Boys, say howdy to our guest of honor, Miss Cindy.
Ted Knight portrayed Admiral Go-Go Granger in the 1962 television series McHale's Navy, bringing a unique blend of humor and authority to the role. Granger was often seen as a foil to the show's main characters, embodying the rigid military structure that clashed with the antics of the crew. Knight's performance was marked by a distinctive voice and a commanding presence, which made his character memorable despite the comedic nature of the series. After McHale's Navy, Knight faced personal and professional challenges. He struggled with typecasting, as many saw him only as a comedic actor. This led to a period of uncertainty in his career. However, he eventually found success in other roles, notably as Ted Baxter on The Mary Tyler Moore Show, where he won 2 Emmy Awards. Knight's life was not without hardship. He faced financial difficulties early in his career and dealt with the pressures of fame. His personal life included a tumultuous marriage, which ended in divorce. He also battled health issues later in life, including a serious heart condition. As of the last known information, Ted Knight passed away in 1986, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a complex personal history that reflects both the triumphs and struggles of a life in the spotlight.
Mr. Mayor, Mademoiselle, thank you, sir.
For how long will you be with us, General?
Well, I'm afraid that's a top secret order.
Tim Conway's portrayal of Ensign Charles Parker in the 1962 TV series McHale's Navy showcased his unique ability to blend humor with a touch of vulnerability. As the bumbling yet earnest officer, Conway brought a light-hearted charm to the role, often finding himself in absurd situations that highlighted his comedic talent. However, behind the laughter lay a complex individual navigating the challenges of fame. After McHale's Navy, Conway's career flourished with appearances on various shows, including The Carol Burnett Show, where his sketches became iconic. Yet, his personal life was marked by struggles. He faced the pressures of maintaining his comedic persona while dealing with the darker aspects of fame. Conway experienced a difficult marriage that ended in divorce, which took an emotional toll on him. He also battled health issues later in life, including complications from normal pressure hydrocephalus, which affected his mobility and speech. In his final years, Conway remained a beloved figure, often reflecting on his career with a mix of pride and regret. He passed away in May 2023, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and a reminder of the complexities that often lie beneath the surface of a public persona.
Me, the free psychiatrist here on Taratuba?
Yes, but just for a day.
Gavin MacLeod played the role of Happy Haynes in the 1962 TV series McHale's Navy. Happy was a cheerful and loyal member of the crew, often providing comic relief amidst the show's antics. MacLeod's portrayal brought warmth and humor, making him a beloved character. However, behind the scenes, MacLeod faced personal challenges. He struggled with alcoholism, which affected his career and relationships. Despite these hardships, he found success in later years, notably as Captain Merrill Stubing on the Love Boat. MacLeod's life was marked by ups and downs. He experienced a difficult divorce and faced financial troubles, but he eventually overcame these obstacles. He became a motivational speaker, sharing his journey of recovery and redemption. In his later years, MacLeod remained active in the entertainment industry, making guest appearances and participating in charity work. His last known public appearance was in 2021, where he reflected on his life and career. Gavin MacLeod passed away in May 2021, leaving behind a legacy of resilience and humor.
Can't mind it. Gentlemen, mind your manners now. Remember the contessa. Please.
Jay Novello portrayed Mayor Mario Lugato in the 1962 television series McHale's Navy, bringing a blend of charm and cunning to the role. His character often found himself at odds with the show's protagonists, embodying the archetype of a self-serving politician. Novello's performance was marked by a subtle darkness, hinting at the complexities of power and ambition. After McHale's Navy, Novello's career continued in television and film, but he faced personal challenges that cast a shadow over his professional life. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen only as a comedic character actor. In the late 1970s, he faced financial difficulties, leading to a decline in his acting opportunities. In his personal life, Novello dealt with the pressures of fame and the toll it took on his relationships. He experienced a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, which left him grappling with loneliness. Despite these hardships, he remained dedicated to his craft, taking on various roles until his passing in 1982. The last known information about him reflects a man who, despite his struggles, continued to seek fulfillment in his art.
Dance with me?
Dance? Go ahead, Freddie. Go ahead. You ought to see him, Chief. He's a real swinger.
As we wrap up our look at McHale's Navy, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia for this beloved series. The show, which aired from 1962 to 1966, brought laughter and warmth into homes across America. The cast, including Ernest Borgnine as the charming Captain McHale, faced their own challenges both on and off the screen. Borgnine, who won an Academy Award for his role in Marty, found a new kind of fame with this series, while other cast members like Tim Conway and Joe Flynn carved out successful careers in comedy and television. Many fans remember the show's unique blend of humor and heart set against the backdrop of World War II. It tackled themes of friendship and loyalty, often highlighting the absurdities of military life. Did you watch McHale's Navy during your childhood? What memories do you have connected to the show? We invite you to share your stories in the comments below. Your experiences help keep the spirit of McHale's Navy alive for future generations.
Off you eight balls, we're through with the movie business. From now on, we're supposed to be fighting a war, remember?